Use. Hi, everyone. Good morning, good evening, wherever you are watching tonight. So, I am here again to share with you another topic. Supposed to be, I'm always live in nighttime after work, but today it's my day off, and also we have another live for tonight with my co-business partners. That's why I am here early for normal time for me for my solo live because tonight my time we have a group. So yeah, since my day off, I do some household stuff and then doing some trainings, learning new things, and here I am. I'm live to share with you this topic. So maybe there's a busy mom can relate with my story. So, yes, to those who are new to my page, thank you guys for watching me live or replay. I appreciate you and thank you for all your support. And my topic for tonight, before that, my name is Marjorie, a mom of two, a wife. I work in the food service industry and also a proud digital entrepreneur. So, yes, if you are new to my page, my Facebook, on my YouTube, I'm also live on my YouTube. So, yes, thank you for watching me. And yes, let's go for the topic. So, the topic for today is the best investment I ever made was learning new skills. Hi again, welcome. Let me ask you something. What if the best investment you could make isn't something you can buy? And what if it's something you could learn? So for me, one of the best decision I ever made was investing myself, learning new skills. And honestly, when I first started, I didn't know where it would lead me because I don't have any experience. I don't know where to start. But the good thing is, there's a training that you could follow. I was just a busy mom trying to balance everything: work, family, kids, household, and responsibilities. And sometimes I would tell I would tell myself, March, when will you even have time to learn something new? Maybe some of you can relate to that because as a moms, we're always putting everybody else first. Unahon sa nako ako mga bata, ako mga anak. I'll taking care of the family first. And then we keep telling ourselves, maybe someday I have time for me, but I learned something. Someday doesn't build your future. What you learn and do today does. So here's my story why I started learning. I'm originally from the Philippines and I've been here in the US for many years. Like many immigrants, mom, I came here with dreams. Dreams for myself, but more importantly, dreams for my family. I work, I took care of my kids, I show up for my family, and there were seasons when life felt so full that I barely had time to think about myself. And I remember thinking, there has to be more than that I can learn. Not because I didn't appreciate my job, I did, but I wanted to develop myself. I wanted to understand digital skills. I wanted to understand social media. I wanted to learn marketing. And I wanted to understand how people are building something using technology. And I realized I didn't know everything. I just needed to be willing to learn. Gusto lang yung kumakakat-on. Then, the shift, the learning, changed my mindset. So when I started learning, something changed. Dili siya overnight, but, you know, little by little. I became more confident. I became more comfortable with the technology. I learned how to communicate better, and I learned how to create content. I learned about attraction marketing, and I learned how to use the system and the tools. And most importantly, I learned that I was capable of learning something completely new. Kana bitong feeling nga, ay, kaya man day nako. That feeling is so powerful because sometimes the biggest thing that holding us back isn't our age. It's not our background. And it's not whether we have a degree or a technology. Sometimes it's simply the belief that I can do that. But what if you change that sentence to I don't know how yet, but I can learn? That one word yet can change everything. And I know there are moms watching right now who are thinking, Marge, I want to learn too, but I'm busy. Yes, I understand that because I've been there. You have a kids, you have a work, you have a dinner to cook, laundry, appointments, school activities, and sometimes after everyone goes to bed, ikaw lang ang magpabilin nga kapoy kaayo. I've been there. You're exhausted, but here's what I learned. You don't always need hours. Sometimes you just need a few minutes, actually. Maybe just 20 minutes of your time, 30 minutes, whatever you have time available. And maybe you're watching one training while you are drinking with your favorite coffee. Maybe you learn something after the kids go to bed. Maybe you listen to the podcast while you're driving. Small pockets of learning can adds up. Dili kinahanglan nga perfect imong schedule. You just have to start somewhere. Yeah, why skills matter? Because technology keep changing. The way people communicate is changing. The way business market is changing. The opportunity to create, connect, and serve people are changing. And I don't want to be afraid of the change. I want to learn how to adapt. I want to learn how to adapt to it. That's why I continue learning even now. I'm still learning. Yeah, I'm still attending trainings. I'm still taking notes and I'm still asking questions. And I'm still figuring things out. And I think that's important for all of us. You don't have to become an expert before you start. You become better because you start. And here's something I want every mom watching to hear. Your dreams don't expire. Just because you become a mom, your responsibility may change. Your priorities may change. Your schedule may change. But you can still grow. You can still learn. And you can still discover something new about yourself. So for me, learning new skills wasn't just about business, it's about becoming a better version of myself. A version of who Marjorie is, who a version of who wasn't afraid to try new things, different. A version of Marge who could say, I may not know this today, but I'm willing to learn. And maybe that's exactly where you are right now. The big lessons. So if you're watching this and you've been waiting for the perfect time to learn something new, I want to encourage you. Don't wait until you know everything. Start with one skills. Learn one thing, one training. Maybe you could read one book, 5 or 10 pages a day. Take one class or ask one question and then practice. Because skills compound, what you learn today can make you more confident tomorrow. And the confidence you build can open doors you didn't even know were there. Muna ako ang natunan na investing in yourself is never wasted. You may not see the result immediately, but every lessons become part of who you're becoming. So let me ask you something before I close. What is one skills you always wanted to learn? So maybe it's social media, maybe it's cooking, and maybe it's photography, whatever your hobby is. Maybe it's communication. Maybe it's starting something of your own. Maybe it's a technology. Drop in the comment below. I want to know. And if you're watching this replay or comment learn, so I know you're here. Because maybe you're not behind. Maybe you are simply in the learning seasons of your life. And remember, the best investment I ever made wasn't something sitting on a shelf. It was the knowledge, the skills, the confidence, and the growth I gained by being willing to learn. And if you're a busy mom, an immigrant, a working parent, or someone who feels like you're starting over, don't underestimate yourself. Remember, you are capable of learning new things. You are capable of growing, and you are capable of creating a different chapter for yourself. Ayaw kahadlok pagsugod. Na just do it. You can do it. You don't have to have it all figured out. Just take the first step. Take the next steps because sometimes the one small step can lead you somewhere where you never imagined. So, thank you so much for spending these few minutes with me. And by the way, I'm Marge and I will see you in the next live. Keep learning, guys. Keep learning, my friend. Keep growing. And most importantly, keep showing up for yourself. If busy mom like me can do this, you can too. Yeah, let me help you get started. Thank you, everyone. If you're watching live or replay, thank you so much. Bye for now.